You know, most gardeners are told the same thing over and over. If you want better harvests, build a compost pile, turn it religiously, wait months, then hope it finishes before the season is over. I followed that advice for years, and then I stopped. Not because compost is bad, but because I discovered something far more efficient, far older, and honestly, shockingly powerful. A method that doesn't rely on piles, bins, or constant turning. A method rooted in forgotten agricultural wisdom that actually feeds the soil while crops are already growing. Once I tried it, I never went back. What I'm about to share isn't trendy gardening fluff. It's a pileless system that ancient growers quietly used long before compost heaps became the gold standard. And at the center of it all is one rugged, unassuming plant that does what compost tries to do, but directly in the ground. Why did compost piles become the default? Compost piles exist for one reason: to take nutrients locked up in organic matter and make them available to plants again. The problem is, those piles remove the nutrients from the garden while they're decomposing. You spend months feeding microbes somewhere else, then haul the finished product back and spread it around, hoping it integrates into the soil fast enough to matter. That system works, but honestly, it's inefficient. Nature never composts in piles. Forests don't rake leaves into bins. Nutrients cycle exactly where plants grow. When I started paying attention to how old gardens actually functioned, especially pre-industrial ones, it became clear that the pile was just a workaround, not the original method. The missing support plant most gardens lost. If you dig through old agricultural writings, monastery garden records, or abandoned homestead sites, a pattern appears. Certain plants were grown not for food, but to strengthen everything around them. They were soil builders, microbial stimulators, and nutrient recyclers all in one. One of the most important of these plants was yarrow. Yarrow wasn't decorative filler. It was deliberately planted because it made poor soil productive again. Old growers understood that crops alone cannot sustain fertility. They need allies, and yarrow was one of the most powerful allies they had. How does yarrow replace the compost pile? Well, yarrow works because it operates as a living nutrient pump. Its roots grow far deeper than most vegetables ever will. While tomatoes, peppers, and greens feed in the upper soil layers, yarrow reaches down into mineral-rich subsoil that normally stays untouched. Those deep roots pull up potassium, calcium, phosphorus, and trace minerals. The plant stores them in its leaves and stems. When those leaves are cut and dropped right back onto the soil, the nutrients are released exactly where crops can use them. No pile, no waiting, no hauling. This is composting in real time. When I started paying attention to how old gardens actually functioned, especially pre-industrial ones, it became clear that the pile was a workaround, not the original method. The missing support plant most gardens lost. Dig through old agricultural writings, monastery garden records, or abandoned homestead sites, and a pattern appears. Certain plants were grown not for food, but to strengthen everything around them. They were soil builders, microbial stimulators, and nutrient recyclers all in one. One of the most important of these plants was yarrow. Yarrow wasn't decorative filler. It was deliberately planted because it made poor soil productive again. Old growers understood that crops alone cannot sustain fertility. They need allies. And yarrow was one of the most powerful allies they had. How yarrow replaces the compost pile. Yarrow works because it operates as a living nutrient pump. Its roots grow far deeper than most vegetables ever will. While tomatoes, peppers, and greens feed in the upper soil layers, yarrow reaches down into mineral-rich subsoil that normally stays untouched. Those deep roots pull up potassium, calcium, phosphorus, and trace minerals. The plant stores them in its leaves and stems. When those leaves are cut and dropped right back onto the soil, the nutrients are released exactly where crops can use them. No pile, no waiting, no hauling. This is composting in real time. Instead of moving organic matter away from the bed, yarrow keeps the entire nutrient cycle right where your crops are growing. Every cut becomes a direct soil amendment. The microbial engine compost can't match. Traditional compost feeds microbes eventually. Yarrow feeds them constantly. Through its roots, yarrow releases natural compounds that stimulate beneficial bacteria and fungi. Healthy soil isn't just dirt with nutrients mixed in. It's a living network of organisms that move minerals into plant roots. Yarrow fuels that network. Modern soil science confirms what early gardeners observed. Yarrow supports beneficial fungal relationships that improve nutrient uptake, root development, and overall plant resilience. Vegetables grown near it show deeper color, stronger stems, and more uniform growth because they're tapping into a healthier underground system. This is why the pileless method works so fast. You're not waiting for biology to kick in. It's already active. Where to place yarrow for maximum effect? You don't need to tear up your garden or redesign everything. Early growers didn't. They planted yarrow with intention. The most effective placement is around the edges of beds or in small clusters at key points. Corners are ideal. Over time, the root systems influence the surrounding soil without overwhelming crops. Yarrow spreads gently when managed, especially when regularly cut back. In struggling or compacted soil, yarrow does something compost can't do easily. Its roots naturally break through dense layers, improving structure and airflow. That alone can transform beds where plants never seem to thrive no matter how much compost was added, turning yarrow into instant mulch. One of the oldest techniques is also the simplest. As yarrow grows, clip its leaves and lay them directly around your vegetables as mulch. No drying required, no shredding, just cut and drop. The leaves break down quickly, feeding the soil while protecting it from heat and moisture loss. This was common practice in Old English cottage gardens during summer when manure wasn't available. Crops received steady, mild nutrition without burning or overstimulation. This alone can replace a surprising amount of compost over the course of a season. The fermented yarrow feed that boosts roots fast. Old gardeners didn't stop at mulch. They also made a liquid fertilizer that works exceptionally well for young plants and stressed crops. The process is simple and still incredibly effective. Take one generous handful of fresh yarrow leaves and stems and place them in a bucket. Add 1 gallon of water, making sure the plant material is fully submerged. Set the bucket in a warm spot or direct sun and let it steep for 3 to 5 days. The water will darken and develop a strong herbal smell. That's exactly what you want. Before using it, dilute the liquid at a ratio of 1 part yarrow extract to 5 parts fresh water. Apply it directly to the soil at the base of plants, not on the leaves. This tonic delivers dissolved minerals and growth-stimulating compounds straight to the root zone. Beans, cucumbers, tomatoes, and transplants respond especially well. Even one application can noticeably improve vigor and uniformity. Why this method stabilizes the entire garden. The biggest advantage of ditching the compost pile isn't just convenience, it's stability. Yarrow attracts beneficial insects that keep pest populations in check. It tolerates drought and heat, acting as an early warning system for environmental stress. If yarrow is struggling, delicate crops won't be far behind. It also grows where almost nothing else will, making it a powerful tool for reclaiming depleted ground. While synthetic fertilizers deliver quick nitrogen spikes, they don't rebuild soil structure or long-term fertility. Yarrow does both, quietly and continuously. Every season it compounds its benefits. The soil gets richer, more balanced, and more resilient without external inputs. Why old gardens stayed fertile for generations? There's a reason abandoned garden sites often show stronger soil decades later. Support plants like yarrow leave a lasting imprint on the land. They restore natural nutrient cycling and microbial balance that doesn't disappear when cultivation stops. By adopting this pileless method, you're not skipping compost. You're upgrading it. You're returning to a system that feeds crops, soil, and microbes simultaneously. Once yarrow is established, the garden begins to maintain itself. That's the real goal. Not constant inputs, but a living system that grows stronger every year. If you want more forgotten soil builders, ancient gardening strategies, and practical methods that outperform many modern techniques, make sure you subscribe to Crop Corner. Share this with a fellow gardener who's tired of hauling compost and ready to grow smarter, not harder.